So teamwork is always is a good thing, especially with like the Angry Boy collab, you know, the team that I'm in and a part of, which, you know, Obi-Wan is, Grizz,
Sorry,
Sketch.
I don't actually know what that is. What is the Angry Boy collab? We should break that down so the people know.
Yeah, Angry Boy Collab. We are just a family of just artists that are, based out of New England, and we just do what we do. We are rappers, we're singers, we're artists, we're poets. We try to influence. We're motivational speakers. We try to influence, as many people, as we have, and we have our own, merch that's gonna come out soon. A part of this Gang Radio hat. I don't know if you noticed that.
I
Um,
definitely noticed it.
yeah, the Gang Radio hat. I've had it in the Get Back video. That's something that's a part of Angry Boy Collab. We're working on a website called angryradio.com, where you can get all of us pretty much. My team, myself, Obi-Wan, Grizz, Sketch 603, and everyone else that's a part of the team. You get the inside scoop on us pretty much. That website, which is going to go up hopefully by the end of the year, gets the 4-in-1 on all of us. So you get to buy merchandise from us, you get to buy hats, you get to buy different things from us, CDs. You get to follow us on Instagram, and you get to see what we're doing, follow us daily when we post videos all the time. And it Angry Boy Collab is basically a bunch of hungry people that want to better themselves and provide for their families, along with loving the art of music and incorporating music into our everyday lives. That's what I feel, Angry Boy is. It's a family of people that just love music, that just love art, whether it's rapping, whether it's singing, whether it's metal, whether it's poetry, whether it's spoken word. No matter what it is, as long as you're able to vent and make that person feel it, that's what we're about. We're about telling stories and giving the listeners, the viewers, more, for less. And that's what we do.
So you believe in collectives and shit like that, then?
Yeah, yeah. I believe strongly in having something that you're proud of, owning up to something that you're proud of. I can have 50 people that tell me that you're great, and you're doing something with it, you're going somewhere with it, and I can have 100 people tell me, nah, dude, go, don't quit your day job. But those 50 people respect the craft. They respect the time, the dedication, the sweat, the tears, the motivation, the sleep. Because sometimes I'll get up and I'll wake up and I'm like, I gotta write this down. If I don't write this down, I'm never gonna remember it. So I'll get up out of a deep sleep and I'll write it down on a piece of paper. I'll write it down on my phone. And a lot of the things that the listener, they don't see any of that. They don't see that. They don't see me getting up at early hours of the morning, writing it down. They don't see me, coming up with something crazy in the shower and jumping out to write it down. They don't see all the
Yeah, the
small bursts
shower's
of
the best.
inspiration. Right. And yeah, as long as I have a solid, body of work, and I have people that tell me, listen, man, you're doing something with it and it's good, I'm all right with that. I'll just keep going, and eventually I find my way out. We find our way up.
Yeah, that's big truth. So are you like active in the New England scene?
I am enforcing myself in the scene pretty much. I am going to different shows. I'm just showing up to different things. I'm just letting people know I'm here. Acknowledge me. I'm
Right.
here. You know. But I haven't. I've done a show recently at the Shaskeen Bar in Manchester, New Hampshire. I had family and friends come out, show love to that. I performed 3 songs: Champagne Celebration, All Eyes on Me, and Neighborhoods. All those songs you can go find on all platforms. They're all there.
Can I
And
just say that you actually brought it to a stage? I know you posted clips somewhere of it, and I watched some of them clips, and I watched you on the stage bringing that big ol' raw energy, and it was like, yo, this guy can rap.
yes, yeah, yeah. And I love the fact that I was I was going over All Eyes on Me. I was performing All Eyes on Me at the show at the bar that night, and no one knew who the hell Charlisoul was. No one knew who he was except my family, my friends that were there. And once I started and I got into the hook, and I started All Eyes on Me, the first time I didn't hear anybody. After I repeated the hook like the third or fourth time, I heard the audience, I heard the house,
It's
and it was
amazing.
like at that point I knew I had them hooked, I had them reeled in, and that the energy that I got from them was just more motivation to be like, all right, we can do one more song. We can go one more round. We can give these guys one more. And at first, you know, it's nerve wracking. You know, you get tense, you get scared, you know, and you're like taking deep breaths in, drinking plenty of water. I can't tell you how many times I had to pee before I actually went on stage. I had to pee a lot. But once I got there and once I started and I grabbed the mic and I was home all over again. I was home. I was home. I
Ah,
wasn't here. I was home. So
that's
it
big
was, it
though.
was yeah,
That's like a okay. Like honestly, I was talking to somebody recently, and they were trying to make the case for a showcase. Whether or not you agree with showcases, he was like, the way you do it is you do like a song and a half. You're out, boom, sell your fucking record, and I'm like, that's weird. And his main point was people don't know how to write hooks that people want to sing to, blah 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 blah. It's like not very cool. And I mean, I was baffled a little bit because honestly, like it's to me not that complicated to write a catchy hook. You just go listen to Drake and other pop music, and they're just telling you how to write catchy hooks.
right,
It's like in
right,
your fucking face, right? Like just
right.
it's not that hard.
You want to write like again in the hooks, like the All Eyes on Me hook and the Champagne Celebration hook and the Hustler's Ambition. They were all like ideas from you know from a lot of great artists, but I
Well,
had
all
to.
eyes on me when that one felt very Tupac-y, and it like taps into
Yes,
something, and but
yeah,
it's very
that was
like
the goal.
different, right? Like, but it felt
That
like you
was
were
the
paying homage. I
right,
and like it's repetitious. So like the way I understand hooks is no matter what you do in a hook, something has to repeat or it's a
right,
shitty hook. It could be a
right,
word, it could be the whole thing. But in every hook I ever written, I applied that rule because somebody told me once upon a time. Because I talked to like other kinds of music songwriters, and they actually really focus on brevity and shit, right? Like
right.
you gotta like think about it. Rap is the only genre where your like word count at the end of that shit is like 350. Like it's the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
genre.
yeah.
Everyone else is able to tell full stories in like 89 words.
Right. In rap, you have to be able to dive deep into
But
it. You
but
have
then
to
it's
be
like
able to.
the hook
Mhm.
is where you got to snap back and like go to everyone else's music and write like them because it's like it's almost like to tie it in, to be the glue, to be the part that the motherfuckers sing to and shit. All I know is
Right.
that I don't know a lot of people that early on in their career or performing or whatever at any point in the lower tiers when people don't know them get that experience of being completely unknown and having people sing their hook at the end of a track. And I say that because it happened to me one time, and it happened to me one
One
time,
time.
but it was my
Right.
first show, and
Right.
I shit got on camera, blew my fucking mind, right? Like, cause it get same thing. Like the third, fourth time the hook came back, and it wasn't even playing on some pop shit. I got lucky, I guess. I don't know, and they just sang it, and I'm like, what? Right? Like you're like,
Right. 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 Right.
you
That
can't
you
take
get.
that from
Yeah.
you. You could do it
Yeah. You
once, you could do
can't.
it again.
Right. Right.
And
Yeah.
then it
That was the feeling that I got. There was so much emotion, so much energy. Once I started performing the All Eyes on Me song, and you know, when you get the feedback from the house, you get the feedback from the crowd, and they're vibing with it. It puts you like on a different platform. It puts you like on this pedestal that's like, all right, this is where we're at now. This is what we're doing. We're gonna go with this and run with this. And when I finally put the mic down and I finally gave the mic back to the DJ at the bar at that time, I felt that my message was sent. My message was delivered to the people, and my message to those people and the people in the house was, I'm here. I'm here. I'm not like every rapper. I'm not like every other rapper out there. I'm not the Hamana. I'm not. But if I need to be in order to get your attention, if I need to tell a story to get your attention and hold on to your attention longer than 30 seconds, I'll do it. And that's where all the different songs like Hustler's Ambition, you know, Catch a Body, Please Stand Up, All Eyes on Me, Neighborhoods, all those things was an attempt to grab someone else and say, hey, listen, this is who Charlisoul is. This is the music that I'm going to show you that you've been hearing, you haven't heard in a long time. 2 songs on the Noise album paid homage to the late, great Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. Neighborhoods.
Yo, the 10 Crack Commandments fucking flip. Woo!
Yeah, the 10 Crack Commandments flip was dope. So I wrote Neighborhoods here in my living room. And I was sitting down and I just smoked a blunt. And I heard that Biggie verse. Come on, Biggie hook. I got 100 bricks, 14.5 a piece. And I heard that. And I was like, stop, play that back. And I heard it again. And I was like, wait a minute. There's no way that no one has touched this yet. So I wrote the song. I messaged the guy, bought the instrumental, you know, bought the lease, bought the license and rights, all that. And when I heard the beat, I was like, yo, if it would be disrespectful to not pay homage to Big after hearing Big go off first. I felt that it was like, if I didn't do that, I'm kind of throwing dirt on his name, coming from a brother from Brooklyn himself, coming from New York, coming from the 90s, you know, that would be this. To me, that was like, I have to do what's right for the culture. So when I did, yo, who shot you? Talking about the feds at the spot, bro. Gold badges, black magazine for the one time pop, drop the bastard. Shit happens, masses. Have your mans leaking it out. The last man to make that move, the move slick, all quicker. The goons will be cashing you out. That right there was like a lot of that shit.
Guy. Can I just say that was clean? I was vibing. I was feeling the rhythm in that. That was clean,
right.
And I can keep that in. Woof.
That's what I'm saying, and that was Neighborhood. So like, I'm telling a story to you guys, and part of it, I'm telling it from a third person, but I was physically there through most of the stuff that I told, and you know that I said in Neighborhoods. I just told it from a perspective that was outside of the box. So when a listener hears it, they're like, "Oh yeah," you know. When we went through the whole 10 Crack Commandments, I was telling listeners and viewers, listen. This is how you should move. Be careful, you know, behind your back, you know, talking shit, because you just don't know who's gonna pull up on you. You don't know, you don't know. You got to move accordingly in the hood, and especially growing up in the 90s, growing up at the time, you had to move correctly, or else your shit get straightened. And that's, you know what I'm saying. So I took the stuff that I went through in my past and the stuff that was going on in my life at that time, and I said, you know, we're gonna pay homage to Big, and that's when Neighborhoods came out. So I had to, and then when I did the All Eyes on Me, I was like, why not? Why not? It fit. Why not? Because originally All Eyes on Me was gonna go on an entirely different beat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had the hook set on a different beat, and I'm playing it, and then again, I'm the type of person I would shuffle through like instrumental after instrumental after instrumental. If that guy is selling one, I'll buy it. If it's good, I'll buy it. If that one's selling on 2-for-1 deal, I'll buy it. Just to have so much, you know, ammunition in the back. Man, my cat's here. And just to have that in the back. So whenever it's like, oh man, when's Charlisoul gonna drop another song? Very soon, very quickly. And sometimes 2 or 3 songs at one time. So it's always good to have, you know, ammunition in the back, you know, just to give you guys something a little bit different every time.